Hello everybody, hope you're all well. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a new video and happy Easter to you. I thought in today's video, as it is the Easter weekend, we would do a bit of decorating for Easter. So I'm going to decorate this area here and also the mantelpiece with some bits and pieces that I've got. We'll include a couple of easy DIYs, so if you still want to add a few more bits to your place for the Easter weekend, you can do. I'll make them nice and easy for you and for me. And I've got a few bits to update you on as well before we jump into the decorating. So before we get into the video, if you're new here, do click subscribe for new videos every single week. I thought we'd also pop out and have a look at some of the fabulous blossom in the neighbourhood as well. So first of all, I want to say a massive thank you to all of you who have been voting for Steph's Packed Lunch, which is nominated for the best daytime TV programme at the Trick Awards, and it's on the long list and we're trying to get it on the short list. So thank you so much to all of you who voted. I put a thing up on my community tab and so many of you have said that you've done the vote and persevered as well, because I know it was a bit tricky to vote because it had that box that comes up where you have to tick how many lampposts you see or how many cars you see. Do you know the one I'm talking about? You do if you voted, and some of you found that tricky, but then you persevered and you managed to vote. So thank you so much if you have voted. And they've actually extended the voting deadline until the 9th of April. So I'm going to link it in the description box as well. So if any of you haven't voted and you would like to, I know lots of you have been really enjoying Steph's Packed Lunch here in the UK. I'm missing having it on at home, I have to say. I usually have it on during the week. It's off air this week and next week. And yeah, it's strange not to have it on. It's always good company at home. And obviously I love being part of the show as well. And I know lots of you who are overseas have voted as well, which is so kind of you, so thank you so much. And yeah, we'll keep our fingers crossed for that. And while we're talking of TV, I want to remind you all that Sort Your Life Out will be on tomorrow, which is Easter Monday if you're watching this on Easter Sunday, on BBC One at 6:25 p.m. So I hope you can catch it, and if you don't and you're in the UK, don't worry because you can always watch it on iPlayer as well. But yeah, I really hope you enjoy it. If you tune in, do take a little picture of your TV set and tag me in it over on Instagram. I would love to see you watching it. Show me what beverage or snack you're enjoying while you're watching the programme. You know, I like to see what snacks and beverages you've got going on. And I'll probably be hiding behind a cushion, but I'm very excited for the show to go out. And for those of you who are overseas, I am investigating the ways that you might be able to watch it, so I will share those with you as soon as I hear anything. Talking of Sort Your Life Out, I need to sort my life out. Things have been chaos here recently. With getting everything prepared for the loft conversion and being very busy with work and travelling up and down to Leeds and preparing for the new series of filming and all sorts of different things going on, it's been bonkers. And I have felt like I've been chasing my tail a little bit. The to-do list, yeah, it's out of hand. There's many to-do lists. There's a lot of mess. I need to do a lot of tidying up, and I do need to sort a lot of stuff out. So what I'm going to do is take next week off. I'm going to have a little break from YouTube and just get my head down and get sorted. And I'll be back with you on Wednesday the 14th of April with a bedroom makeover, and then I'll go back to doing my weekly video. I think it was last week or the week before that it's been a year since the first lockdown, and I've really enjoyed making all the videos throughout this time for you. Obviously I was enjoying making them before as well. But yeah, over the past year it's been such a welcome distraction to be able to make videos that hopefully you can enjoy. So yeah, I just wanted to say thank you for watching. I'm sure you've got plenty of other things that you'll be watching next week, but you can always have a look at my playlists on my channel. So I've created playlists for travel. So if you are thinking about future trips, or if you just want to fantasize about going somewhere, there's a whole travel playlist. There's also a DIY playlist if you want to binge watch some craft videos, and there's a whole playlist all about cleaning, decluttering and organizing if you are wanting to give your home a blitz for spring as well. So there's plenty of videos that you might not have seen yet to catch up on. Yeah, I think that's all the bits that I had to update you on. Do vote for Steph's Packed Lunch if you have a spare moment and you would like to. The link's in the description. Don't forget Sort Your Life Out is on tomorrow. If you're watching this on Easter Sunday, it's on Easter Monday, BBC One at 6:25 p.m. and tag me in any pictures if you take them or share it on social media. And I'm taking next week off and I'll be back with you on the 14th of April. I think that's all correct. If I've made any mistakes, I'll correct it in the description box down below where you'll find links to everything. Right, should we have another quick sip of the coffee? I feel like I've really bent your ear off, so I do apologise. Yeah, quick sip and then we'll get decorating. I'm going to decorate the mantle and then also this table over here and just stick to this area, I think. And I'll probably add a few bits to the coffee table. So I'll start off by clearing off some of this. I'm liking this setup, by the way. What do we think? We've gone sort of quite simple for the springtime. And there's a few DIYs on here. We have this one and these, which were Poundland DIYs, and then I've also got some air dry clay DIYs. These are on the channel if you want to have a little look for them. And I have a bottle here that Luke very kindly gave to me to pop when I watch the show, so I will pop that in the fridge, I think, and get that all chilled ready for that. But I love the design of this bottle, La Terrasse. It sounds like somewhere fabulous in the south of France. Yeah, I will enjoy that while I watch the show, and then if it's nice weather, take the rest of it out onto the roof garden, I think, and enjoy it on La Terrasse. So thank you, Luke, if you're watching. And then we have another DIY here. But yeah, I'm going to strip back some of this and create a bit of space. Better. Got a bit of space to work with now. I've kept a few bits on here because it's always nice to include a few plants and things like that, and the candle. And I'm thinking I'm going to use this vase as well. So yeah, a lot of you have asked where this is from, and it's from Wedgwood. It's actually a second. It was from the Wedgwood, I think it was a store in Regent Street or Piccadilly. And as you can see, there's a little chip underneath, but that doesn't matter. You can hear that there's a penny in there from when I had my tulips in it. I don't think somehow that didn't go anywhere, but anyway. And then on this tray here, I've collected the cactuses or the cacti and put them all together. It's quite nice when you group things like that, doesn't it? And in these two crates, I have the Easter decorations. Right, let's see what we've got in here. So we've got a couple of wreaths. This one actually picked up at, I think it was a newsagent's in Devon when I was on holiday. I think it was a couple of years ago. It's got these plastic eggs on it, but yeah, I really like this one. So I'll pop that out. And then also this one, you may remember that I picked up recently. And what I thought we would do with this chick decoration is have a go at a bit of a DIY on this. So you'll often find decorations like this in the bargain stores, and they've got a plastic frame to them. So what I thought we would do is peel off this kind of tinsel stuff, and I might try and go on with some of this chunky wool and see how that turns out.
So here we go again, it's no surprise.
And I'm doing this carefully so that I can actually use this if I want to on something else.
So take this love and try to make it new. You can't fight it when it feels so true.
Should probably remember this technique of how it's been wound on so I can repeat that with the yarn. And I'm just going to tie this on so that we can always use it again for a future project. So I'm going to try and avoid using any glue for the time being. Fab. So I'm going to cut that off, and then we're going to go and wind it the other way. So I'll just cut it off with enough to tie that off. Back looks quite messy, doesn't it? But not to worry. But yeah, I think that looks a lot nicer. And I've got some scraps of this kind of orangey colour wool. It's a right old mess from when I was doing some pom-poms. And I thought we could just go on and do a bit of detail. So maybe do the beak.
Come fly with me, just take my hand. And now that we are cruising in mid-flight, you better watch out for that kryptonite. So come on over, we can make it through.
So next up we have this guy who I thought I might give a little paint job to, and also some of these plain foam eggs as well you can pick up in any of the bargain stores. I thought we'd give these a little paint too. I've just poked these into this plant pot to let them dry outside so they don't all touch each other and get stuck together. So while those are drying, I'm going to hang this garland onto the mantle. So I made this a couple of years back, maybe even 3 years back, who knows, out of some beautiful craft paper. I just alternated different options, cut out egg shapes, and I glued the pegs onto this twine, and that's how they turned out. They look really nice.
Been feeling trapped down on the floor. I don't know what for. Feels like I'm gonna lose. Silence takes a hold. I can't let it go. Chain up, no one knows. But I won't let the stormy seas throw me in open water. Let me have my peace and leave me till tomorrow.
Okay, let's clear some space on this table now. I'm going to move this big plant out of the way. In that place, I'm going to add a couple of these faux box trees. And this bowl, which is another second from Wedgwood, really nice timeless piece. This is great for displaying things on a table. You can use it as a fruit bowl, you can add a candle to it. So almost like a cake stand, I suppose, but it's slightly more bowl shaped. This is such a handy piece, and I've used it in all kinds of decor and setups. So I recommend this kind of shape if you're looking for something to add to your home to decorate with. And the great thing about these is you can usually sit a wreath on them. So depending on what the season is, you can just pop a wreath on top, and automatically you've then got a really nice centerpiece where you can add snacks inside, or you could put a candle in there, whatever you like, or just leave it as it is. But I think that looks fab. It just gives it a bit of height.
We go all the way when you're feeling down. Push the pain away.
You didn't think I'd forget to feed the rabbit, did you?
We go all the way and face this shit another day. We go bottoms up.
Now this is an Easter card from my mum, which was sent last year. I saved it because I thought it looked so nice and it could be part of the Easter display. And I'm going to add these knitted chicks, or knitted, actually I think it's, I think there are a couple. Look, so I'm gonna add these guys onto the nest and then we can give them some chicks. And who remembers the Easter lambs, one of which lost its legs? Well, they're going to go onto the mantle next. I mean, this guy looks like he's eaten too many Easter eggs. Did you see those dogs where they all would line up and one dog always would pull a face or look the other way? I feel like this sheep is that dog. So now that these have all dried in the sun and they've got this lovely speckled effect going on, I'm going to trim them down and then we can add them to the trees. And I've got a few more that I did last year that have speckles on. I just used I think I used a toothbrush actually, and some different paint. So I'm going to add those as well. And then into this basket I'm going to add this wreath, which just elevates it nicely and makes it look kind of bigger, doesn't it? So yeah, it's a nice little idea as well to put your wreaths into circular trays or baskets. And I thought we would add this bunny plate that I've sprayed, and I thought we could jazz this up with a few stickers. I'm just going to add some tea lights to this, but oh, it looks like ice, doesn't it? It's not deliberate. How funny. But do be careful if you put any food stuff on here. Maybe add some secondary containers, because obviously with the paint and stuff, it's not really ideal for putting food on. It's more of a decorative thing now. There we go. He's pulling a funny face with his candle eyes. And now let's add an Easter essential, which is of course some of these. And I've been sent some Niederegger marzipan from Chocolates Direct. And this marzipan is made in Lübeck. And you may remember in previous vlogs, I visited the Marzipan Museum where they make this stuff. And if you'd like to watch that vlog, it's one of my travel vlogs. Just search Mr. Carrington Lübeck and you'll be able to see that on the channel. But yeah, how cool is this? We've got the little rabbit, little egg shapes, and some different flavours in here. So I'm really looking forward to having these. And thank you to Chocolates Direct for sending them over. Okay, I think I'm nearly done. All we need now is some flowers. So let's head outside. First stop the roof garden. Let's see if there's anything growing out there that we can pinch. Well, the blossom's out on the cherry tree, but I don't really want to take any of that because that will be turning into some beautiful cherries later in the spring. There's not much else going on out here, but I have spotted these, but they're only small. So I think I'll leave those to continue growing out here instead. So what I'm going to do, oh, you're very high up now. Never mind. What I'm going to do, put my shoes on and we'll head out and we will forage. And while we're out, we'll have a look at all the springtime blossom as well. Let's go.
I could be wrapped around your arms instead of being lonely. We could be gazing at the stars, but now it feels just like I wandered off into a room.
This is what I call the Hermione Chantal house for obvious reasons.
I never gave the key to you, even though I wanted to. I should be trying something new, but now my body's aching. I'm tired of dwelling in the dark, it's just that my heart can't take it. I didn't know what it would cost me when I let you go. I feel alone, and I'm just singing, It should have been you. Another time, another place, I just know. It could have been you. What a crime and what a shame to let go. Sometimes I just don't know what to do. It should have been you. Driving to your place, but now the ground is shaking. Could be a phase, but it feels like it will never go away until we make up. I can't be myself. I never knew how much I needed you. It should have been you. Another time, another place, I just know. It could have been you. What a crime and what a shame to let you go. Sometimes I just don't know what to do, 'cause it should have been you. It should have been you.
Well, guess who forgot to take the secateurs out with them? So I didn't do any foraging, but I did manage to pick up a few bits, a few essentials, including the emergency sausage rolls. I feel like they're essential when we do any decorating, but I have picked up some hot cross buns for the weekend. These are extra fruity hot cross buns. It says they're the best, so we shall see. And then I also got a couple of daffodil options. So we've got these ones and these ones. I think they're kind of different varieties, aren't they? Because these ones are a different shaped head. I don't know what they're called because the label's dropped off. These ones are £2 a bunch and these ones are £1 a bunch. So these will just brighten up the place. Obviously they're not going to come out right away, but I'll try and include some shots tomorrow morning at the end of the video so you can see how they look when they're all out. And I'll take some pictures for Instagram as well. So I'm going to add those next. And, oh yeah, another essential. It is the weekend, so that's for later on. But yeah, let's get the daffodils added and then I think we'll be done.
It should have been you. Another time, another place, I just know. You could have been the one who made me feel home. What a crime and what a shame to let go. Ooh, it should have been you. Another time, another place, I just know. You could have been the one who made Sometimes I just don't know what to do. It should have been you.
So there we go, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do give it a little thumbs up. And don't forget, if you are new here, to click subscribe for new videos every single week. So I will be back with you on the 14th of April with more videos. So I'll look forward to seeing you then. So all that's left for me to say is Happy Easter. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Okay, that was... Did you see that? Oh man, I think I need bigger bars.